Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well on this Monday night, January 18th. And in today's video, I want to talk about something that came to me like either earlier today or yesterday about the concept of learning from your mistakes. And I think it's a very useful thing to be able to do. It's a very beneficial thing to be able to do is to learn from your mistakes. We all make mistakes, um, small mistakes, huge mistakes. It's just part of being humans and being alive. Um, but today I want to talk about beyond that point something that I have found to be uh, more effective than that. In helping me sort of choose my path and get through life. Maybe a little bit easier than if not for this concept. And that is learning from other people's mistakes. And it seems to me, at least based on like my own upbringing and the way I've seen other people be raised, we're kind of taught to make mistakes in life because that's how we really learn. I have relatives of mine who have actually told me that in the past. Make mistakes because that's how you learn the best and that's how you move yourself onto the right path. And that's all true. That's all very true. I mean, some of the best lessons that I've learned have been from a mistake that I've made, whether it was taking the wrong job or screwing up in a job or something in college where I maybe didn't choose the right major right away, and all qualifying as mistakes, and caused me to do the right thing based on making that mistake and acquiring the knowledge and the experience in doing so. But learning from other people's mistakes is a much more valuable tool because it saves you a lot of time. And in order to do that, just to avoid jumping around too much here as I'm telling you this, it's very helpful to become close to people who have been where you are or are where you want to be, and to kind of pick their brains. So if you're in the workplace, the traditional workforce, being close with like a manager or a supervisor or a coworker who's older, who's been there longer, and just kind of seeing where they're coming from, what their story is, what they've done, how they ended up where they are, things that they might regret doing, or anything of that sort would definitely, if you pay attention to that and actively listen to that, would definitely save you a lot of time and effort in making your own mistakes and having to learn the hard way by learning the easy way and listening to them. And if you're an entrepreneur, if you're not in the traditional workforce, but if you're an entrepreneur, talking to someone who has been self-employed for the majority of their career and kind of learning what they did while they were in your stage of the game. You don't want to talk to someone who's a multi-millionaire and ask them what they're doing now. You do want to ask them that, but for this exercise, you want to ask them what they did when they didn't have any money, before they got their first sale, before they started getting any revenue in for their company. You want to ask them about that because they'll tell you about, well, I wish I would have done this way. I wish I would have done that way. This was a good thing I did. This was a bad thing I did. This is what I suggest you should do based on this mistake I made. And it'll save you time. It'll save you money. It'll save you effort, heartache, grief, all sorts of things. So that's just something that I um, thought of to mention to you guys today. It's a little bit scattered, I think, the way I presented it in this video, but I hope that you guys have gotten something from this. And it's a short video. I know all my videos are pretty short because I have that 5-minute limit. But if anybody has any comments or feedback on this point, please feel free to leave a comment or contact me on social media. All the links will be in the description as always. And as always, thank you all for watching. I know some of you have been reaching out to me via email with some positive feedback and comments, and I haven't responded to you yet, but I do intend on doing that, and I just want you to know that I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the outreach and the support. Thank you all for that. Thank you all for watching, and um, I hope you all have a great evening and a great week. Thank you.